Good Monday morning, everybody. Happy Monday. And I really mean that. Happy Monday. Looks like my camera's off a little bit here. Let's see what's going on with that. Yeah, okay. Cutting my head off there a little bit this morning. All right, there we go. All right, so had a great weekend. Hope y'all had a good one. What'd y'all do this weekend? Anything exciting? Hit any of the pre-Black Friday Christmas sales or that kind of crazy stuff? I just hung around the house like I normally do. Got my groceries delivered yesterday, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Doesn't take much to get me excited, I'm telling you. Let's see who we got over here. I see we got a bunch of folks over here on the YouTubes already, looks like. Javi's already awake. Good morning, Javi. Steve Gronsky says, good morning. Missed last week. Had to travel to New Jersey. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you're here today, Steve. Mark Lindsay, CNC in the house. Good to see you this morning, Mark. Bart Bixel, good morning. I've already had a large cup of French roast down and I'm raring to go. Hot diggity. That's what I'm talking about. Kevin L's in the house this morning, or afternoon, I guess is what it is for him. Larry Galt's with us again today. It says, morning, going to be 84 today. That's pretty dadgum hot for November 25th, isn't it? I think it's going to get up to like 60, 61, something like that here today. I think that's what the gal said. Ronald Cool, Big Bear, 4x43 says, hi, y'all. Earl Walker's in the house. How you doing, Earl? Clyde Labani, Troy Pritchard. Good morning, Troy. Ernest Sanford. Good morning to you, sir. Ryan Ballard's up and at him this morning. Good morning. Barry Curtis. Good morning, Barry. Let's see here. What we got here? Coffee, yeah, yes indeed, coffee. It's all about the coffee. Michael Pickenden says, about time. My coffee's getting cold. Morning day. I got here as fast as I could, Michael. I really did. Matt, Awesome Wood Things Haas is in the house. How you doing, Matt? Mr. Piano Man, as I like to refer to him. Go check out his latest video. He's oh shoot, I forgot what the tune was. But he's teaching himself piano and he played a little Christmas tune the other day. So let's see here. Bart says he worked overtime Saturday, watched football on Sunday. Yeah, well, if you're the Falcons got back on track. They lost again yesterday. So and poor old Falcons, man. They started out 1-7, and then they just wore out. New Orleans one Sunday, and then in Carolina Panthers the next Sunday, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, rise up, we're back," and then they get beat yesterday by Tampa Bay. So I'm like, yeah, they're back, all right, right back, going for that good draft choice. Looks like. Ryan said he picked up some yard lights. Okay, cool. Clean the shop. All righty, good. Dave Clemens in the house. How you doing this morning? Joe Downard's in the house. Good morning, Joe. Michael Pickens says worked on a long box fretless slider build. Cool. I suppose there'll be some pictures a little later on. Greetings all on my second cup this morning, says Eric Smith. Yeah, I'm working on my my second one here. Also, says, Dave Gatton, I know you don't talk CNC, but can you speak about your Black Friday sale? I presume it starts Friday and isn't active right now. Yeah. What gave it away? The Black Friday sale name? Yeah. No, it'll start Friday. I'll probably stay up till midnight, Thanksgiving, and get everything set up. And it's probably going to run Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I might even continue it through Cyber Monday. I don't know. We'll just see. But yeah, it'll definitely be going Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you're on the fence, Matt, I'm telling you, that's as cheap as stuff's ever going to be. Is this weekend? So, see, Barry Curtis says he installed a new LP heat system. Okay, awesome. Let's see. Dave says, good morning, Mark and Javi and everyone. Life's too short for cold coffee. I couldn't agree more. Live from cardiac rehab. Uh-oh. I hope you're doing better, Dave. Let's see. Jeff Nearcorn's in the house again this morning. Yeah, here's what it was. He says the latest piano video is It Came Upon a Midnight Glare. So you want to start getting into Christmas spirit, go check out it's not on his Awesome Wood Things channel, it's on Piano Awesome channel on YouTube. Let me know if I said anything wrong there, Matt, but I think that's what it is. I checked it out the other day. Let's see what we got here. Let's go Buffalo. I have no idea what they're doing. I don't pay that much attention to football. I don't even watch it much. Sometimes I'll have it on just to have some noise in the house, but I'm not watching it. And then I always see the highlights or the after game shows and all that where they talk about who did great and who sucked. And usually they're talking about the Falcons when they're talking about who sucked. So he said, I also did Oh Come All You Faithful. All right, I might have missed that one. I'll have to go check that one out. Dave, what's the YouTube link? On Facebook now, but want to switch to YouTube. Michael, I'm real easy to find. If you just go to YouTube and search Dave Gatton, that's my channel, just Dave Gatton. I'm the only one on there. Well, not the only one on YouTube, but the only one on there named Dave Gatton. And you can't miss it. You'll see the live that's going right now. Eddie Hall is in the house. Good morning, Eddie. Jeff Nearcorn says, I hope Javi got Colossus fixed. I think it was a simple fix. He just had to pop that roller back into that garage door rail thing. Let's see. What I did was getting the house ready for Thanksgiving. Daughter and grandchildren got in at 3 a.m. from Louisiana, worked in the shop, building a few things close to getting started on CNC. Excellent. Mark was busy. He says, I got 10 Christmas presents designed and going to get material for them today when the hardwood supplier opens. Good. That's good. I missed your video yesterday, Mark. I did catch your live. I didn't catch it live, but I watched it on the rerun yesterday evening. And I know how it is. Sometimes you just need to take a little break. Yeah, Michael, hit the subscribe button while you're over there, and then you'll be notified, or hit the little bell thing, and you'll be notified. Javi confirms that. Oops, jumped up on me. Well, he still jumped up. There it is. He confirms that Colossus is fixed. How about that new Cybertruck design from Tesla? Yeah, that's the big talk on Twitter, I guess. In fact, I follow Elon Musk on Twitter, and he's he's been responding to some of the comments they've made about that unveiling. Awesome. Michael Pinkerton's found it, no problem, looks like. But yeah, the Tesla truck, it's kind of ugly, if you ask me. Not a fan just yet. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. There was some kind of neat stuff about it, though. Not the windows; they weren't very neat, but yeah, just the fact that a guy could take a sledgehammer and hit it. Although I think he should have hit it right there where that, not a seam, but there was like a crease where there was a bend, and that's supposed to be some kind of special alloy stainless steel. I'd like to see him hit it on that bend and see if it dents. It's like they had already planned out where they were going to hit it and knew it wouldn't. It would just bounce off. And even the window thing may have been staged when you think about it, because even though it failed, they may have planned that because now everybody's talking about it. So, yeah, Ryan says the truck unveil was full of shams. Yeah, I watched the videos. Javi was telling me about it, and then I went and watched it, and I thought it was a little cheesy. But yeah. Anybody watch the AMA Awards last night? I think it was last night. Whenever it was. I think it was last night. I didn't. I did not. But I did catch on the news this morning. They said that Taylor Swift, and feel free to put your comments on how you feel about Taylor Swift. She won the Artist of the Decade. And I've only got a couple of things to say about that. They should, because I can remember, I don't know how long Taylor Swift has been on the scene. She's been around for quite a while now. But I can remember when one of those first songs, I think she had a song called Tim McGraw or something like that, come out. And it was a pretty good song, it was something different. But I can remember the first time I saw her perform that song, and it was live on one of these award shows. And I remember when she first started singing, my first thought was, oh my God, that girl cannot even sing. They must be using those, what do they call them, the auto-tune or auto something machines where, they could make anybody sound good, probably make me sound good. But yeah, ever since then, I'm thinking it's basically, who the music industry decides they want to have be the next star. And apparently they picked her and did everything they could. And now she's a gazillionaire and all that. And apparently Artist of the Decade. But to me, they should give her sound engineer the award and not her. But that's just me. I don't see any comments over there about Taylor Swift yet, but yeah, not a fan. And also in the news this morning, they talked about Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I guess had some chills and fever or something, so it got checked into the hospital. And I think they said, if I remember right, she was released yesterday. Don't know about all that. She looks like she's about 140, but apparently she's only 86. But yeah, I don't know. I have kind of some different opinions about not just the Supreme Court people, but all of these politicians. I think there should be a cutoff for the age, because some of these folks, how it is, you get older, you lose a step and you're not as sharp as you used to be. And we've got these people up there that making some decisions that affect everybody, and especially the Supreme Court. You know, you get nominated to the Supreme Court and get put in there, you're there till you kick. If you know if you want to be, unless they just retire. But but yeah, I don't know about all that. But I guess you know she's going to be determined to stay in there, hoping that she'll outlive Trump's presidency, I guess. So that'll be interesting to see how that works out. But anyhow. All right, let's see. We've got some interesting comments over here, I think, now. In fact, let me just put on my spectacles here. Mark says, I don't watch TV. I'm fully immersed in this YouTube thing. Yeah, I watch a lot more YouTube stuff than I do TV. In fact, I pretty much the local news. I try to catch, you know, the weather and stuff like that. Google Hangouts. Yeah, they still around. I've been in one Google Hangout in the past. Well, whenever they ended the Google Hangouts for the live streams, I went to one Google Hangout. I was invited, and I wasn't crazy about going in there. And then when I got in there, I couldn't get out fast enough. I hate those old Hangouts. But let's see. What's Matt say? YouTube, 100% viewing for me too. No TV equal yuck. Yeah. Ryan says, Dave, please do not promote Awesome Wood Things, new Facebook group, American Woodworkers. No, I'm not even going to mention the American Woodworkers Facebook group that, you know, is open to the public and all that. You can find it on Facebook just by looking for American Woodworkers. But no, I'm not saying nothing about that. So we'll just move on. Don't care for the AMA Awards. Artists today wouldn't make a pimple on George Jones' butt. That's an interesting way to put it. Not a fan of any of them that are political. Yeah, and most of them are, unfortunately. There's a few that aren't. But, you know, I don't know why these people think that when they get fame and money, now all of a sudden that makes them smarter than everybody else, and they have to try to put a political spin on that. I don't want to hear it. You know, you can think whatever you want, but just shut up and sing or dance or whatever it is you do. I don't need your opinion. You probably don't want to hear mine. So let's see. We need the bridge keeper from Monty Python and the Holy Grail at the front door of the Supreme Court. Fail one of the questions and you're out. Yeah, that's okay. I'll go along with that. Ryan Ballard's got the scoop. He says the American Woodworkers is a propaganda filled site with woodworking projects. Yeah. Yeah, probably should avoid it at all costs. All right. Well, let's see. I set my timer today. I've got about 10 or 11 minutes left here, looks like. Kind of a slow news day. But you know what? This time of year, and I bet you some of y'all will agree with me that this time of year, like, you know, Thanksgiving is this Thursday. So we've got, you know, for you guys that get up and go to work in a real job and stuff, you know, you probably got 3 days this week, and then you got a long weekend and all that stuff. But I know it don't matter, you know, even though I work from home and, you know, don't do the commuting thing and all that. But regardless of that, it just seems like once Thanksgiving hits and it's over, it just seems like you blink your eye and it's New Year's, you know, because everything just seems to shift into high gear. You know, it's Thanksgiving, then it's Black Friday, then it's Cyber Monday, then it's shop. And next thing you know, it's Christmas, and you hardly have a chance to recover from Christmas. and boom, it's New Year's. So, um, yeah, yeah, it's Mark Lindsay's asking me something here. He says, "Who would I pick for artist of the decade?" I think I'd probably go with Matt Haas. Um, yeah, I think I'd probably go with Matt Haas and his rendition of whatever it was he said it was, that Christmas tune. Um, Real jobs suck. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad I don't have one of those anymore. But yeah, no, I don't know, Mark. Seriously, I don't. Artist of the decade. When I look at the list of the winners, and like on the news today, they were kind of, they mentioned Taylor Swift, of course, and then they were showing um, a lot of the other winners. And as they're showing these people, I'm like, who in the heck is that? I never even heard of those people. So uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think some of those awards are silly anyway because they're just kind of made up awards for them to all pat themselves on the back. Um, the only awards I like, and the only ones they should have are the ones that are by the people. Uh, and the record sales and stuff like that. But yeah, they have the same way with Hollywood. They have the Oscars and all that stuff, and it's the Academy that does all the voting. Well, who the hell's in the Academy? It's all a bunch of it's just silly the way they do those awards, and it's just like I said, it's just a way for them to pat themselves on the back. So let's see. Matt says, "You're too kind. I kind of suck at piano." Yeah, but you suck a lot less than you did when you started, and you suck a whole lot less than me because I can't play at all. So there you go. Um, Wife asked me, "When are you putting the tree up already?" Well, tell her in about 3 or 4 days because Thanksgiving needs to get over with before you uh, put the tree up, I think. There's George Rothfuss in the house. He's over there on the Facebooks. It's good to know we made it over on Facebook today. Friday, it didn't work. We didn't go on Facebook, although I did copy a link and put it over there if anybody wanted to go back and watch it later. If there's somebody out there that's not a YouTube person, but I thought I saw some more comments coming up here, but I don't know where they went. Larry says, "I feel that way about the whole year. You blink and it's over." Yeah, yeah, it does. I mean, it's like that old saying, life is like toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes. And I really believe that. It's, like I got up this morning, I'm thinking, dang, here it is Monday already, another Monday. Yeah, Mark said he was thinking Joe Bonamassa or Chris Stapleton. Yeah, I love both those guys. Um, I like both those guys. Now I'm not a Samantha Fish fan. Everybody is, but I think there's other reasons why they're fans of hers. But I'm not a big fan of hers. I like the way she plays, but yeah, just not a big Samantha Fish fan like some folks are. I could have sworn I saw another question in here. And now I don't see it popping up over here. Where did it go? I don't know. Yeah, it disappeared. I saw it over here on YouTube and I thought, well, I'll wait and give it a minute and it'll pop up over here. And it never did. But Anyhow, yeah, I don't think Samantha Fish is as well known as a lot of other folks. She's pretty well known, but she's not as big as. You always know they're big when you just see them all the time on Facebook. You know, I'm not them posting stuff, but um, people posting their stuff. So that's how you can tell when somebody's big, is when you see it all over social media. I still don't know where that question went. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, look at that. I've got a pop-up that just popped up. I'm going to have to delete that. It just popped up in the middle of my screen here for a Black Friday sale. Good Lord. Get out of here. Yeah, where did that question go? Now I had it and I probably lost it again. Oh, here it is. Jeff says, how long have you been retired, Dave? Well, I get asked that a lot, but technically I'm not retired. I still have to do a little something to make some grocery money. So I'm not officially retired and probably won't be for, let's see, a couple of more years probably. But yeah, I don't consider myself retired. And to me, when you're retired, you can get up and do absolutely nothing if you want to. And I can kind of do that, but I can't do it every day because I still got orders to fill and stuff like that. You know, I'm a one man outfit. There's no assistant out there or no little elf that goes out there and does all the work for me. I have to do it all myself. So, but I always start the day off with these coffee sessions, which makes it easy to get out there. Clyde says, I'm not here. I'm in Canada. We had ours already. Okay, so yeah, they've already had their Thanksgiving, I guess. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, we've got just a couple of minutes left. Anybody got anything they want to discuss or fuss about before we get out of here? We've had a pretty good little crowd over there. Still got one person hanging on Facebook watching. I think, the thing about Facebook, even though I can broadcast to both places, and obviously you're welcome to watch at either place, but the conversation's a lot more lively over here in the YouTube chat. So yeah, it's always a lot more going on. George says, it depends on which generation. My granddaughter likes Taylor Swift and a whole other names I cannot remember, whereas I am a 1960 through 80 kind of song guy. Yeah. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but I do recognize that she's huge. I mean, but I think she's a made star, if you know what I mean. I think if she had been started off 30 years earlier, she'd be just a wannabe singing on a street corner somewhere. There's nothing special about her. Her voice wasn't that good. You know, like I said, if you go listen to her live, you can't really hear the words, and that's by design because, like I said, the award should go to her sound engineer because he makes her sound like $1 million on those records. Okay. There's my little timer. Mark Lindsay says, I prefer YouTube's interface, easier to follow. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep being on YouTube till they kick me off. You know, man. All that. I am so sick of hearing about all that COPPA stuff or COPA or however you say it. Um, everybody and their brothers putting videos out doing um, the scare tactics and all that stuff. You know, I'm just sick of hearing about it. And if YouTube wants to kick me off, kick me off. I don't care. We'll stream somewhere else if they do. But anyway, I guess my little timer went off. I guess we're going to get out of here. I've been on here 31 minutes and some change. So I want to thank you all for coming and having your coffee with me. Always look forward to turning this on and seeing who's out there. You just never know who you're gonna find out there. Clyde says, "What is this? I had a raccoon get in my attic. Thank God for the dog. He heard it right away. I had an oil exterminator get rid of it the next day." Okay, that might be spell check problems. Well, I guess the consensus is YouTube for the coffee sessions. The good thing about coffee sessions is, or YouTube, is if you're a subscriber and you click the little bell, you'll always get a notification, although it may not be real fast. But you'll get a notification when I go live. Whereas when it's on Facebook, I think you don't get a notification unless you click that reminder. I think. I'm not sure. But it just, like right now, we've got, let me see, we've got 22 people on YouTube, one person on Facebook, according to this thing. And usually the most that's ever watching on Facebook is maybe 8 or 9, and everybody else is on YouTube. So thank you, George. Always a pleasure to hear the Dave Gatton Show. I appreciate that. Larry Galt says thumbs up, and I do appreciate it if y'all will leave a thumbs up on the way out there. I would definitely appreciate it. And I guess we're going to get out of here. Let me see if I can find that little magic button that helps me get out of here. Yeah, there it is. So I'll have to comment turn on here. All right, so we're going to get out of here. Everybody have a great Monday. Hang in there. We've only got a couple more days before Thanksgiving. You'll make it. So get out there and have a good one. And we will see y'all tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. So good morning, everybody.